episode it is, no? So, oh, damn.
Sí, pues ahorita le arreglamos, no hay pedo.
¿Qué decías?
Welcome back y bienvenidos a another episode of Todos Toman podcast, muchachos. We are back. Ya es costumbre, ya. All the four of us are together. Ya se siente normal el pedo, ¿no?
Sí,
Mira, hasta Johnny Boy va a abrir el fridge. Oh, no. Ya no.
Oh, dude. I died last year, RIP.
R.I.P. the little fridge in the closet.
Yeah, dude. Ya no sirvió.
Ni modo, dude.
I'll buy another one for sure. For content purposes.
Con el presupuesto del podcast, ¿no? Sí nos alcanza para que...
Yo digo que sí.
Un fridge.
Una hieladerita con hielos ahí nada más, ¿no?
With ice packs, ¿no?
Sí. Reusable, dude, para que rinda más, dude.
You see that?
Bueno, muchachos, well, I mean, pues ya saben, this is how it goes. ¿Qué están tomando? Aunque Jonathan lleva que está tomando ahí el drink, ya lleva como la mitad. Nos tardamos en empezar, ¿verdad? Un poquito. Estábamos esperando qué es lo que iba a hacer. Pero...
Well, we gotta start with Johnny Boy, porque ahora le toca a Tank
el sacrifice.
Muchachos, I've been a little sick over the weekend. I served myself some orange juice. Un vasito chiquito.
¿Con poquita vodka o así solito nomás?
Solito. They're just some OJ.
Puro plenty of vitamins.
Plenty of vitamins, hopefully, dude. Even though I feel like that's a fucking lie. Pero mira, en un little glass of Blue Moon.
Mira.
Make it look fancy.
Cierra los ojos y you imagine
halfway there, dude. Halfway there.
Sí.
You just froth on the tip of it a little bit. Yeah.
With the good old trusty.
Yeah.
Good old trusty, that's true, dude. I usually try to do that, pero okay.
¿A la cerveza o qué?
A todo, dude, güey. A lo que se deje, güey.
Así se limpia él, ¿no?
Que no hay papel, pues bueno.
Ahorita de volada, ¿no?
Basta, Johnny Boy. Thank you for bullying me this episode. No.
I mean, I literally just got here, pero bueno. You guys didn't even say how I'm doing or nothing. It's just, he's here.
Hasta nos dijo que estaba enfermito y todo, sí. Y nosotros no le dijimos ni...
Damn, dude, that's crazy, dude.
That's what I said. You guys didn't even ask how I was doing or nothing, pero before we started, I'm talking about like once I actually logged in.
Ahí te mandamos tu get well soon balloon soon, dude.
Globitos coming soon, dude.
Sí.
Va, pues, ni modo.
Te iba a mandar unas cosas, ahorita les platico qué pasó. Pero sí te iba a mandar unas cosas, dude. Miguel, what are you drinking?
Damn.
Four Roses, single barrel.
Okay.
This is the 100 proof.
Hey.
Sin hielo, just neat.
The cup looks nice. What kind of cup it is? Is that? Because I see like a logo on the other side.
It's a Woodford Reserve. Ya es que las que vienen con las botellas a veces.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, so like
en el paquetito, ¿no?
Yeah, en el paquetito. So it actually came with a really nice cup. I was like, damn, dude.
That shit is nice, yeah. Really nice.
Algo sencillo, muchachos, modelitos.
Can't go wrong, dude.
Can't go wrong with that, dude.
You can't, dude.
Pensé, tenemos Arizonas, and I did think about doing the Arizona con the Smirnoff Tamarindo, pero mañana es martes y me tengo que levantar temprano. So.
When has that mattered, no?
I know.
Who are you trying to pull?
Ahora resulta, ¿no?
Sí.
Resulta que mi cuerpo es un templo, ¿no? Lo respeto mucho.
Va, pues let me lower my volume, ¿no? Dale.
Sí, bajen el volumen, ya saben. Porque pues Tanque tiene testing trials.
Así, ¿no?
So for this week, I got the video from Rudy Sands, dude. ¿Qué Rosito? ¿No?
Rosito.
Yes, it's pretty much straightforward. We're gonna party like it's 2002, boy, with that
God
hypnotic boy.
Oh,
For
party in the
real,
back, dude. Business in the
un-
front.
Y un poquito de un jarritos guayaba, dude. Y dude,
That's
low
a
key,
lot of fucking hypnotic in the video.
I was
Ya,
thinking,
pero abriste tu jarrito con una
planchado, ¿no?
plancha, dude.
no, güey, es que o plancho la ropa, dude, o abro la soda,
That's
dude.
true.
Eso no puedo, dude.
Mira cómo
Ya,
ve,
hasta con tu
Luigi Nexa,
sartén enhuevado, dude.
enhuevado.
Dude, low key, I was thinking, I was like, for like a gender reveal party, that would be a pretty like. I mean, let me taste it first también, ¿no? Para ver si sabe bueno, pero if it's good, that'd be a good like gender reveal theme drink and shit. But
Ay, la tanque, ¿ves? So
Y
rest
casi
people,
ya
dude.
llevas también el peinado, ¿no? De aquí del...
God
Casi,
damn,
casi.
dude.
He just had to straighten it down, dude. y ya.
Sí, güey. Ya al rato me voy a empezar a manejar la microbús, ¿no? dude?
unas cumbias microbuseras, dude, y ya con eso lo hiciste, dude.
Pero va, dude, salud, ¿no?
Salud, dude.
Porque ya se
Espérate,
pasó el minuto, dude.
¿qué es lo que te iba a decir? Dale. Clean, clean. Some OJ.
You ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
No.
I've seen a few episodes, pero
Ahorita me acordó que pues ya ves que they own a bar and they're like really heavy drinkers. So they're at a cruise and they're like, oh, look, they're like, finally, algo para tomar. Y agarran el jugo de naranja y se lo toman y lo escupen. They're like, wait, what is this? They're like, it's just a mixer. And that's just one of the guys like, oh, he's like, you would not believe it, but people just drink the mixer. They're like, but by itself, he's like, you gotta add the vodka. If not, what are you drinking? They're like, no, apparently it's called orange juice. I was like, sí, también Johnny Boy, no, like he's like, oh, he's just drinking mixer ahora.
Y sí, yeah.
Sorry, guys. Es que if you guys knew how my life flashed before my eyes this weekend, dude. Trust me, I've been trying to take care of myself since. Me dio la pinche, like, really heavy flu, which honestly I thought it was COVID for a second. Started Friday night, and then the fever wouldn't go down. I had like high fever the whole fucking weekend.
So did you have the regular flu or did you have the man flu, dude?
I don't know what the fuck I had. I just knew it was a flu.
so nunca fuiste al doctor, nunca fuiste anywhere. You just
No.
treated on your own.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just treated here at home. Obviously got some rest. But even though I say I got some rest, I rarely slept, dude. Like at nights, I just remember waking up constantly. And then I think when I sent you a message on Saturday morning,
Yeah, you sent me a message Saturday, like at 7 a.m. or something like that.
I was awake because my fever wouldn't go down, and I had to pretty much uncover myself because I was really cold. And I just couldn't deal with it, dude. Like mentally, I felt like I was getting some sort of anxiety. So I went over to the living room and I started watching. I forgot who was playing Arsenal, or I forgot who was playing at that time. So I started watching the game, and then when my girl got up, maybe like 30 minutes after I sent you that message, I told her to test me for COVID because we had people coming over Saturday. I don't think I told you guys, but we have a tax lady who we pretty much tell her we book an appointment with her, and she'll come over the house and then she'll take care of a group
Everybody,
of people.
like you'll do a text party, dude.
Pretty much, dude.
A
And so, like,
tax party?
Agarran a la
not
señora como si
literally a
fuera
tax
Costco,
party.
dude.
That's what Romero called it. But yeah, we do a taxes
in bulk, dude.
Taxes in bulk.
I've heard of tattoo parties, but taxes party? That shit wild, dude.
Bro, I just told you que Romero made it up. You're so in it, bro.
Pero no te enojes, dude, Nada más son jokes, dude.
Ya, by the end, la doña de las taxas está ahí firmando lo que sea. Ya.
Ya me cansé, ¿no?
Everybody gets a refund, dude.
Puro TurboTax, ¿no?
That for real, right?
Sí,
She was inserting TurboTax. But yeah, no COVID, but yeah, man, I had a really tough weekend. Today I
So
felt,
you coming out of the work injury y luego te enfermaste así, cabrón.
yes,
It's not a work injury, ya dijimos, pero
Yeah. No work injury, but yeah. And then I got into this fucking flu stuff, and then went to work today. I felt better today. I feel a little bit more malo still. Oh, fucking on Saturday by like 3 o'clock, I lost my taste and my smell. So again, I was like, "Fuck!" I
Oh, that's
finally got
COVID.
it.
Dude. That's COVID.
You guys never lost your taste and smell before COVID?
Hell no.
Dude.
That happened to me. That happened to
Sí,
me about
suele
twice.
pasar, pero no.
Maybe one, like usually like the smell, porque pues estás todo mormado.
Yeah.
But
Well, that yeah.
I don't
pero-
think taste.
Well, that's what happened to me. I got really, really mormado, and then eventually I got it back yesterday afternoon. So I lost it for like a day.
Mm.
So I don't think it was COVID.
Y
'Cause
ya
I
cuando
tested myself again.
regresó, it wasn't like stuff tasted bad, right?
No, it came back. So it came back really, really slowly, and today I could find like the juice. I could finally taste the juice. Like I wasn't able to taste that or anything, but I was really, really, really mormado.
You know what you should do, dude?
I feel like Johnny Boys is talking to WebMD, ¿no? Aquí voy a poner, a ver, déjate checo el post, el pinche heartbeat y shit, pues todo esté bien y shit. Like,
That's fucked up.
todavía que te estoy checando.
Y todavía que estoy diciendo que casi me muero, dude.
Wait, you know what you should do, dude? Cuando te pongas así, enter one of those hot chili eating contests, dude. Porque pues como no you can't
sacar el
taste
moco?
nothing, y nomás, yeah, dude. No, dude. Para que ganes, dude.
Pero, I mean,
Sacar otra cosa, dude, pero.
you see?
El estómago de que se va.
Now, when you guys had COVID, were you guys able to maybe not taste the salts, but have some sort of fuck, I can't even not taste, because I don't say taste of the salt, but like I was
didn't
able to
lose
do like
anything.
no?
I
Like
didn't.
differentiate between sweet, it's cosas así. Is that what you mean?
I guess. Yeah, even though I don't know. Porque like the salt, when things were salty, when I didn't have a taste, I was still able to like feel some sort of, I want to say, es que quiero decir texture, but it wasn't the texture. It was just kind of like the taste. I don't know. It was weird. It was the same thing this time. Like I felt like I lost it all, but I was still able to be like, okay, pues yeah, I feel it like a little.
You're able to tell the
sour.
difference between sour, salty, and sweets, pero como que you wouldn't get the full taste.
Yeah, but and then I don't know if that was like a psychological thing, where it's like I knew it was salty. It was like a salty dish, so I don't know. But
You close your eyes, dude, and like, a ver qué ves. You know.
ni sé, ¿verdad?
No,
A ver
güey,
qué
porque
ves.
luego iba a estar Ray Review subscribe.
That's true. Dude.
Did you lose it, Tank?
My taste
Yeah, you're...
or my virginity, dude. Like estamos hablando. ¿No?
Las dos, dude, las dos. Which one did you lose first, no?
Y dice, las perdí las dos during COVID, ¿no?
God damn.
Las perdí al mismo tiempo, ¿no? Like,
Por eso no me sabía nada, ¿no?
Damn. Damn. Hey, guys, please don't pick on my boy.
oh, gracias, dude, gracias. Ahorita Johnny Boy, don't pick on my boy. That's my job, no? Like, no, yeah, I lost my my taste during COVID y también my smell. But it took a few days. Like I had tested positive y todavía like I was able to taste and smell. And then maybe like by the second, third day fue cuando ya like I fucking lost both the taste and the smell.
And did you lose it for how many days that you could remember?
Pues siempre sí fueron algunos días, dude, like a good 3 to 4 days
Bueno,
maybe.
sí, unos, 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, same thing with me. Yeah, a couple like 4 or 5 days. Well, that was my experience. But I know
I
like,
met people that completely lost it for months.
dude, my sister said that she had lost the taste for months too. Even after she
Nomás
got better.
buscaba the side effects de la cerveza, ¿no? Aunque no le supiera nada.
No, we would tell her like she's like, oh, I don't like I don't know a specific thing that she didn't like. I was like, well, you don't like it, but try it. No, because I know how it tastes. I was like, what do you mean? Like you're not gonna taste it. Just fucking eat it. She's like, no, I don't like how it tastes. You don't taste anything. We're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like we were talking shit to her, bro. Yeah, apparently she lost it for months, dude. Which is that shit's crazy to me. Like even after you're negative, y todo ese pedo, you still lose the taste or the smell.
Un poquito de what is it, Malort?
Damn.
If you
Malort
can't taste
drinking
that,
contest,
then
no?
I don't know. There's no coming back from that, dude.
Sí, dude.
Fuck.
Como that's gonna make you get your taste back, no? A huevo.
Eso
Sí, güey.
I'm back, JK.
Sí.
No?
I'll start throwing up. Like,
But so enough of my close to death experience, muchachos. Anything on your end? A quick recap of what you guys did for over the weekend.
Dude, te iba a mandar los stickers, dude.
Ujú.
Ya los tenía acá separados y todo, y se los iba, a Jonathan se los iba a mandar a los girls, pues dije, se los paso a dejar o lo que sea. I was just looking for envelopes, porque las niñas les hicieron cartas a Camila y a Tina. So they had done little art stuff. So dije, pues, le dije a Carla, like, pues dame un envelope, like, we'll take it to the
Post office?
mailbox post office para dejarlo y todo ese pedo. Dude, we look under the crawl space, que es donde teníamos unas cajas with envelopes, and we found out that our crawl space was fucking flooded.
Also, that's how you found out because you guys were
Yeah.
looking for envelopes.
Mhm.
Oh shit,
Yep.
that's crazy.
Like, no tenemos real reason to go in there. Like, ahí tenemos some tools, and I'll go in there once in a while, but there was no real reason for us to check that. Y pues últimamente las 2 semanas, like, ha llovido, there's been hail, there's been like different types of like weird ass weather. So there was no real reason for us to go on there. And Carla went in there and is like, she called me over and is like, está pinche inundado ahí abajo. Lo bueno que nunca se metió a la casa. Like, it was just in
shit.
the crawl space.
Yeah.
So that was a huge plus, but we spent all weekend, ahora sí que sacando papel, o sea, cajas que teníamos ahí abajo y todo ese pedo. Porque the downside is that we had 2 boxes de papeles, like stuff that, I filled out my DACA with. Even though we have a lot of digital copies, but all the original stuff that from where I filled it out the first time, estaba ahí, like, so sacamos un chingo de cosas, and then unfortunately, like, we had to hire services to get the water out, to dry out the crawl space so there's no mold down there. I had to replace a sub pump. Like, so todo el fin de semana se me fue en eso. My parents helped out by taking the kids. Pero pues sí, ahí se fueron los dos días, dude. Y pues ahora sí que no había de otra más que to take care of that shit. So no se pudo hacer mucho. Although the weather was not bad. Like, weather was getting nice. Today was super nice.
Weather, like, give me some degrees. What is that? What is nice?
No sé, es que yo
I
nomás
think
salgo
today
afuera y
was
digo,
like
ay, se siente bonito.
I think today was like 63, 64.
El
around
clima
there.
también, ¿no?
Sí.
It was
Yeah.
63 here
60s.
today.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
shit was pretty
Pero,
good.
pues aquí, pues te digo que, because climate has been weird. We don't have a set consistency, pero it was for sure nice today.
Okay. Hey, so did you get it fixed? I know you said you're gonna hire somebody, but eventually
Yeah. Pues ahora sí que todo ese pedo se arregló entre sábado y domingo. We had
okay.
on Saturday, we had people come out, do an estimate, cuánto nos va a salir todo ese pedo.
Yeah.
And I had Miguel. You guys met him before. He's a plumber. He came in and
Oh, that's
helped
right.
us out with the sub pump. So ya nomás también se hizo, te digo, porque lo que no queremos es que because there was like water just standing there for a while, que for the walls or any wood stuff to get any mold. So we had to get that treated y todo ese pedo. So
Like a fan or anything, like to
yeah,
dry it out?
there's fans, there's stuff down there,
Yeah.
there's treatments que le pusieron y todo ese pedo.
That's crazy.
So that's gonna be running for like 4 days para que se seque todo.
Entonces le llamaste a Omar para que checara los pestos. Le llamaste a Johnny Boy para que se llevara su abanico, ¿no?
Fucking,
no quise molestar a Solo, dude. Yo sé que
he's a busy man, dude.
yeah, he's a busy man.
Oh, he
Husbandly duties, dude.
well, hasta eso, like he was home alone this weekend, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
Ay, ¿por qué no invitó la carnita asada, dude?
Well, I don't know about la carne asada, pero on
Saturday.
like me, Tank, and Omar went out with Caesar. We went to the bar right by his house.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like
La Halloween bar.
yeah, the Halloween bar, dude.
Ajá.
And like
This time it was a Christmas bar, dude.
yeah, ahora es yeah.
Ahorita.
Yeah. What was it? It was like
Snowman.
yeah, it was a snowman que tenían like on the side.
Eso sí, dude. Like I can still look like you've been to the bar, right? Está chiquito.
Sí, está chiquito.
They had a whole ass DJ in there, dude. Loud ass speakers, dude. I was like, no man.
Hey, shout out to DJ Rick, dude. I'm sure he was bumping it up over there, dude.
Dude, like you had to like scream casi para escucharse uno al otro, dude.
No, mames, I hate that.
Yeah.
Porque ¿qué fueron entonces en sábado, viernes?
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One Saturday, dude. So like, no, it was fun, dude. Hasta eso.
Was it like was it packed at least like for a DJ or was it
Uh,
empty?
so it was dead. And ya después empezaba a venir poquita gente, and like it started getting packed around 12.
I was gonna say for the small that it was decent amount of
It was-
people.
Okay.
Sí.
Ya como a las 12 fue cuando empezaron a llegar la gente.
Well, I figured. I mean, they hired a DJ because of that. No, I mean they kind of projected that people were going to be there. I'm assuming maybe I don't know. Those maybe.
Well,
Well,
consistent
también
thinking.
ahorita está habiendo muchos like St. Patrick's Day stuff, ¿no? Like
Oh,
leading
shit,
to
that's
St.
true.
Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Dude, crazy part is, and I meant to fucking bring this up last episode. Fucking Easter is gonna land on March now. Did you guys know that?
I've seen that.
something
La
like
neta, yo nunca me he
yeah.
dado cuenta cuando cae, dude.
Well, I mean, I'm always aware that it's April, and then this time it's like, oh, I think it's the last Sunday of
Por
March.
because of the leap year.
Oh, I guess so.
I'm not sure why, but I know it has to be a certain number of Sundays.
Dude, lo que yo no sabía, dude, es que so I mean we knew of leap year. It happens, every so often or what every 2 years.
4?
4, I think.
Four,
It's every 4.
four, yeah, 4. Pero like I saw somewhere like the reason why leap year happens is to make sure that we keep our winters during winter, the spring during spring, and summer during summer, fall during fall. Porque if we didn't have leap year, like the way the calendar would kind of shake out, like the seasons will be all over the place.
Because low-key, they feel like they're all over the place already, no? Porque
Well, yeah. Only every 2 years now, no?
And that's El Nino, dude.
They say that.
Dude.
El Nino with Alt 164, dude.
es lo que dicen, dude. Pero,
Es lo que, yeah.
That's what they say.
Johnny boy, if you go anywhere that you could type something, if you press Alt 164, do you get an ñ?
No.
God
Alright,
damn it!
look.
Why? You guys
I'm
are not
telling
doing
you,
it right. Well, you gotta hold Alt
Yeah,
I did.
like,
Well,
I was
did.
holding on.
while you do
1,
164.
6, 4. Nothing.
I mean, 3 out of 4 people can be wrong, dude.
You're that one dentist que está enojado, ¿no?
Sí, ¿no?
No, yo no lo recomiendo.
No, dude, honestly, no. I tried it in Google, no.
If anybody is able to do it, just hold Alt
Okay.
164.
Les mando
Get an
$20, ¿no? Like,
Sí, yeah.
Les mando un sticker. o sea.
sí, sí.
Not to, did you see it? So allá in China, like they're having 100% humidity in China.
Oh.
Okay,
And
100%.
100%.
That,
So
that
like,
means rain.
pretty much. So like inside their house, right? Está tan húmedo que le podían pasar el trapeador por el techo y había agua.
Oh damn.
Yeah, dude, like it was like that for like a day or two. Like I was seeing videos of people que abrían bolsas de papas y pues estaba tan húmeda que las papas pues ya ves que se hacían medias aguadillas, and obviously all the jokes were like, oh, they're turning back into potatoes, or they're turning into mashed potato. But yeah, dude, like so the weather has been crazy like all around the world, dude.
Damn, dude.
Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out this ñ shit. There's an alternative, and it says Alt 0241.
Alt 0241. Oh, también me sale las dos.
Wait, Alt 0.
241.
Two. But you gotta hold Alt throughout the whole time.
Yeah.
Alt 0241?
Yeah.
Sí.
Tampoco, dude, eh?
Oh.
Lo están haciendo mal, entonces.
No, tampoco a mí, güey. Me abrió YouTube y me abrió my Gmail, dude. Y a lo mejor no le aprieto nada porque me va a abrir otra cosa, ¿no?
Te va a abrir tus bookmarks y luego ¿para qué quieres?
Sí, dude.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
¿A ti sí te funcionó?
No, I mean,
Johnny Boy?
I even tried
¿Tampoco?
the 0241. No.
Yes. Te digo, dude.
I wonder if there's something disabled like on the keyboard. I know it's a different thing, but I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming so.
I don't think it's the hotkeys, dude.
I mean, I don't have special settings with, pero tengo que I've always done Alt 164, multiple computers, y sale la
See,
Basta, para ver, hazlo en esto, ¿no? Para que veas que no se hizo.
it really isn't working, dude. I tried it.
I said, Johnny boy, you calling me a liar, boy? Like,
Damn, dude. Pues va, muchachos. Today's topic, everybody's favorite, dude. Oh, fucking feeling motivated already, dude. Motivation, dude. Motivation. I didn't bring this up, so I really don't have much to talk about. Just to let you guys know. Don't point me out. No, I'm just kidding. No, I do have a couple of stuff. But it's the motivation. So, is there anything specific? And let me throw this out there. In this case, for Miguel and Romero. I know sometimes, in this case, I think a lot.
no?
Oh, hold on. A lot of us get motivated because of kids, because of our
Oh,
kids, and we
wow.
want to keep, doing better and so forth. But is there anything else besides our family that motivates you guys? Again, leaving kids aside, because that's already kind of like a given. I know that you guys would say.
Como ya les quitó la answer, ¿no?
Not getting fired.
No, I think like for sure, like the default answer is like family, kids.
Kids,
You get motivated because you don't want to disappoint, you don't want to let your family down. You have a sense of responsibility, but if we remove that, dude, I honestly like one of the things that kind of like kept that motivation alive to a degree for me was, before DACA, right? Like not having DACA and,
Right.
and just like pushing through and figuring out ways to not necessarily cheat the system, but like figuring out ways to kind of like find your way around success. Like that finding your way through things, that was a motivation for me. Like there's another way. Like we all, like it's become an ongoing joke about loopholes and shit. But it's like finding a way to make it to the next step or finding a way to do something different where normally, people would say you can't do it.
Right.
Like that for me it felt like a motivation. I'm like, nah, like there's a way.
That's a good one, dude. Something that I didn't even think about, but it is something that obviously I experienced myself with all that stuff, and it was some sort of motivation to, like you said, like if you're working here, or in this case, we'll use a job. If you're working a place and you wanted something better, maybe a little bit more pay or whatever, like you're motivated to look for that. Obviously under good standards, because knowing that in that moment we didn't have anything to go by as far as DACA. But yeah, good fucking answer. Miguel, Tank, anybody want to take the next?
I got a bunch of them, dude.
Oh, just give me one, dude. Don't do this to me.
Don't go
pues
down
ya.
the list.
Yeah,
No.
el tío ya provided a bunch of answers for me.
Oh no, I have them on the chat written down right here, right? Like, all right, things that motivate me that do not
On the
like,
chat GTP.
sin tener que hablar con my,
Or GPT.
without without including my family or my kids or anything. I would say numero uno, the scale, dude. You see that number going down, you're like, you know what? You really gotta bring those numbers down, dude, porque pues ya hasta da vergüenza, dude, la verdad. So that's one of them. So you go like, I'll let Tank go with the next one.
Okay.
Right.
Before I answer, dude, como no me preguntaron, dude, it tastes amazing.
I
dude.
thought about it, dude. I swear to God, I thought about it. And then I was like, I'm gonna ask him right now. I forgot who was talking, and then I was like, I'm gonna ask him.
So
But
like,
yeah,
if you like sweet drinks, like
That's
it's
it?
good, dude. Yeah.
my
Y,
bad. Tank.
y aparte de eso,
Swear I thought about it, dude.
I couldn't find the guayaba soda at first, so I have found another one with Wendy's. It's the blueberry
Damn.
pomegranate lemonade with Hypnotic también. And
Wait,
I
so
feel
you're
like
having 2 drinks?
I'm having
Yeah,
two
that's what he
drinks,
said. Fucking above and beyond right there, dude.
Sí, güey.
That's
Y
what I'm
más que
talking about.
I feel like I put too much Hypnotic porque sabe un poquito más al Hypnotic que the lemonade.
Yeah.
So I recen por mí, ¿no?
So
Porque
pretty much you're fucked up, dude.
I'm gonna be fucked up, dude.
All right.
Me
We're gonna be
dijo
here for a
Tank,
while.
like, Tank was like, dude, I'm gonna have to have 2 drinks. I'm like, oh, ¿y eso? No, dude, porque Johnny Boy que nada más va a tomar puro orange juice. I was like, damn.
Ah, I
me
knew
dijo,
the
dude.
future, no? I was like, poop, poop, poop.
Yeah, he knew.
But what motivates me, Uh,
without counting family.
a las cariñosas family, dude. I don't think so.
Oh.
That's true, dude.
No,
Lupos, lupos.
loopholes, dude. There you go. So
Oye, la
besides,
cariñosa, el
besides,
cariñoso.
besides them, dude.
Ah,
Um,
Them day.
them they, dude. Honestly, I know it's gonna sound corny, dude, pero like sometimes that something that has motivated me in the past también is literally cuando alguien te dice que you can't do something or like that they're like nah este way no la va a hacer or like doubt you and stuff like that. Like that tends to motivate me. I feel like también even in school that's what fucking made me graduate, no? Porque pues it was always like in high school I was just like fucking around y eso. Y and it's just I guess just hearing the negativity, like it just motivated me to be like, all right, like I'm gonna do it for me, but también I'm gonna prove them wrong type of shit.
right.
So
Mhm.
like that's también something that I always try using as motivation.
Why do you think? Why do you guys think it's so easy to not be motivated? So, like one of the things that Tank and everybody, like there's a purpose to that motivation, right? Like Romero would say, to look out for something better. Miguel said, "Oh, well, the scale is going down, so I need to push down," or the scale says a number. I
I
gotta push
wish, dude. I wish.
down. Let's just say that, right? Or Tank would be like, "Oh, well, people said I can't do it." So why do you guys think that it would be so easy for you guys to quit? Like, when is that point where you're like, okay, I'm done? You know,
So you mean to like lose? At what point do you
do you
lose
lose
motivation?
interest? Yeah, to keep going for that. Well, in this case, for that example that you guys gave,
Mhm.
when did you guys stop? If at all, did you did or not?
Pues yo digo que sí, dude. Like honestly, like I did stop. Like, um, so for me, it was more than just a scale, right? Like obviously, era pues, obviously como te ves, you're like you don't like how you look, especially in pictures and shit like that. You get embarrassed. But I mean, it had to do with my back. Like, I was having a lot of back problems, and um, I was told that there is no cure for my back problems. The only thing I could do is just lose weight. That way, it puts less stress on my back, right? So, por eso, y luego, pues with the high blood pressure, y pues the scale that was going up, like I went on a diet. I was kind of exercising, and I did pretty well for a while. Like I lost a good amount of pounds. But yeah, it got to the point where like I was like, ya no me duele la cabeza, no me duele mucho la espalda. Yeah, like I feel fine, right?
It felt good.
So otra vez, like little by little, it was just like little slips too. Like it was like, en vez de comer like the salads and like, nada más puro arroz y pollo or whatever, I start eating un burger here, soda here. And from there, it just more and more and more and more and fast food. And then I just ended up back in square one again. Y otra vez, igual, me duele la cabeza, like my back was starting to hurt again a lot. So I feel like now I have to find a different motivation for that motivation, right? Where it's like, all right, and for honestly, one of the ones I have right now is Tank, dude. Like Tank's been going to the gym, he's been doing a lot. Like he has been like trying to eat better and everything. So I was like, damn, dude. Like honestly, I'm like, fuck, si ese güey puede, pues yo también, ¿no? ¿Verdad? Aunque like,
While I'm over here drinking two sugary ass drinks, no? Like,
hey. um, No, but yeah, like honestly, like even at the house, like we stopped drinking so much soda. Tank started buying like sparkling water, like como agua mineral. Like Tank's been the one that cooks at the house, so like he's been kind of cooking healthier options with the food that like my dad in the groceries and everything, right? So like he's been doing pretty good. So because of that, like I feel like it's been helping me. Y pues like también like it's been really really helpful for me to see somebody else going through it with me, right? Even if it's not with me, like I never told Tank, hey dude, I was supposed to let's go work out, let's go do this. I didn't tell him. Like it was just like I see him do it, I want to do it. I'm like, cool, like I'm gonna do it at my own pace because I can't keep up with Tank's pace. And like so like I'm doing it at my own pace, but at the same time, and it's like I'm like, you know what, um like I want to do it. I mean, como que me motiva más.
And I think it goes back to like what we talked about last week, right? Like a lot of it is discipline. Porque it's not that you lose motivation, but you kind of lose sight of that goal, right? Like if you're motivated in this case of
Yeah.
losing weight and you make progress, you get kind of like, oh shit, this is good. Like I can have a cheat day or I can have two cheat days. Like I una semana no va a pasar nada si if I don't go to the gym. So you kind of get a little comfortable and you lose that discipline of going to the gym or of eating healthy. Um y te lo digo porque like for me, like, for me the turning point as far as weight goes was definitely like committing and being disciplined about keto, whether Carla was on board or not. Like it was harder, like if I was the only one doing keto, but when Carla decided, like, yeah, I'll do keto with you, um, and we were both doing it, like it was way easier. But it gets to a point where you do like, pues no va a pasar nada if
Yeah.
si me echo un taco de carnitas or whatever, like it's just a tortilla because technically the carnitas are okay. So you just kind of find excuses to kind of go around, your goal or whatever. Simply juice, Johnny boy.
Es que ya se me acabó acá
Oh,
mi drink.
simply orange.
Oh,
So yeah.
Desde la botella, dude.
Fuck you, right? Thug life, dude. Simply me
como va
traje el jugo
tequila,
para
¿no?
acá.
Simply me traje el jugo para acá.
Sí, dude. Nah, dude, let's not be rude. Sorry,
No.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. It is so. Like I think that sometimes we do lose sight of our goal. Like we're motivated, but then we get too complacent and
Too comfortable,
and
whatever it might be.
too comfortable, and we lose the discipline. Like it's
Yeah.
all. I think it just stems back to discipline as far as like porque you know what your goal is. Motivation is what's going to get you there, but discipline is what's going to maintain you there.
Okay.
I was gonna say también similar.
Mhm.
You get you get lost. Like I feel like you make that
In the
progress.
sauce.
Y este,
Damn.
like you make
Say
that
so, no?
you say so, like, you make progress y como que luego ya, at least for me, I tend to go like from zero to 100, like,
Real
o
quick.
sea, too quick, boy. Like,
Oh,
Mhm.
por ejemplo, like I start getting a little bit more carried away with, like the end goal, or I start
Mhm.
focusing more on the end goal rather than like the milestones
step
that
by
I
step.
should, right? Y entonces ya cuando veo que like the end goal is not getting any closer, any closer, any closer, porque pues in reality está lejos, I kind of start like losing that drive or losing that focus. Yeah, and I feel like for me, it's sometimes been that they can like I start to ignore the smaller milestones that I set, and I start focusing more on the end. Y al ver que no llego a eso, that's when I start losing that motivation and stuff. So
Do you guys feel that you guys need to get motivated in order to take action?
Es
I
como
think
una
There has to be
regañada, ¿no?
something. Una regañada. There has to be something that's gonna kick you into gear.
Okay.
Porque si no estás like if you're not doing what you should be doing or what you want to do, like you definitely need something that's gonna trigger you into action.
And the reason I ask, porque aquí en el Step Bro Reddit dice que
Mhm.
one of the greatest hoax of personal
Step Bro.
development is quote unquote, right? I need to get motivated before I take action. But actually, you usually need to take an action in order to get motivated.
I was gonna say like I feel like it's in a way interchangeable. Porque at least for me, like I've noticed that like I have to have some sort of motivation to take action, but then when I do take that action, como que it's like a snowball effect. I get more motivated, and así me
Mhm.
empiezo. So I could see either or
And
being.
I use Tank as an example because I remember, like, for him when he was doing keto, no, he started doing keto the first time, and was like, oh shit, I don't know, the first week 5 pounds, he was like, fuck, okay, Then he saw that the second week was maybe another 3 or 5 pounds. So that's already 8 to 10 pounds in 2 weeks. So that right there, that whole action that he did within the week or two kept motivating him to keep continue doing it. Obviously, there was a point where he's like, okay, he cut it off or he lost interest or whatever it might be. It does become a little hard and sometimes a little bit expensive to keep trying to buy certain amount of groceries and blah 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 to keep it nice and healthy. And it gets a little boring, to be honest, in the keto
Yeah.
world. But nonetheless, that's a prime example of exactly what I just said. Take action, and then eventually motivation kind of just slips in
Mhm.
to the DMs and keeps going. No,
But I feel like también I could argue that in a way I was motivated by seeing Romero's results. Like, o sea, Romero doing keto and then being like, oh shit, like, viendo what Romero was able to achieve in keto, that kind of like motivated me to start taking that action of like, you know what, like let me try it too.
Mhm.
right?
So I feel like personally, like I feel like it could be either or, honestly. Like either you need. I think it just depends on the person.
Because I think so. The difference here is like you can get inspiration from somebody else, but motivation comes within,
Eventually, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then like in the example that Johnny Boy just you just gave is like yeah, like there's action and there's motivation, but in order for you to keep motivated, it's based on your actions, but the output is the result. Like if you're seeing results, then you stay motivated. It's kind of weird, but like we're bouncing off of these ideas. Like what does get what gets you motivated, Johnny Boy? I don't think you've answered that.
Easy.
Damn. So you guys care, huh?
You gotta-
Me preguntaron, ¿no?
Take me this whole time, no?
He got cheesy, no? Like,
Sí,
Estoy escuchando
well,
la
let me tell you guys, no?
sí.
estoy escuchando a la comadre en the background. ¿Y por qué no contestaste tú? No escuché tu respuesta.
She probably would do. She would have paused it and let me know. Dude, obviously, like you said, besides the normal stuff, I've been trying to stay positive as far as the last 2 years, and I think I told you guys when we last year, not this specific, like yeah, last year,
Mhm.
when we had said, "Oh, what's a New Year's resolution?" and blah blah blah, and one of the things that I had said was try not to worry, worry less, I guess, right? Control
Yep.
what I'm able to control, and then one of the things is take it a day at a time. So over these past 2 years, or yeah, last year and specifically this year, I've been trying to just be. What motivates me is just to be a better person for me, myself in this case. And the
Mhm.
only reason why I put myself in, it sounds a little selfish. I do it with a really good intention, as far as like trying to become a better me, so I could be a better, in this case, a better, um, whatever it might be, a better son or a better husband or a better father eventually, right? But I find motivation in me, and again, I don't mean it in a cocky way because I don't have that physique, I don't have any of that stuff to
Pinche
be
creído, ¿no?
in that sense to be cocky. I really do try that, dude. I try to worry fucking less. I try to be as positive as I can. Try to start as people like to say, try to start the day with the right foot. I really do try, dude. I know sometimes life kind of kicks you in the ass, and then you have all reasons to be down and stuff like that. But and I try to talk to my girl about that sometimes too. When I see that she's down, it throws me off, dude, because usually she's pretty like on point with positivity, but it throws me off balance, and I'm like, hey, you gotta get it together, because in a sense, and I tell her, it's like, I'm depending off of you sometimes, that you're so positive. It's kind of rubs off to me, and I'm trying to keep it going. So
Mhm.
when I see her kind of go down, it's kind of like, fuck, okay, now I got to pick up the hassle on my end and to kind of motivate her. um so yeah, dude. But yeah, again, the given, right? The kids, and I'm motivated, dude. I'm super motivated. Hopefully, finally get a house within the next 2 years. That's a goal that I have. And what I'm doing, I think, it's just baby steps, dude. I think right now I'm doing baby steps. I'm trying to pay off a couple of the debt that I have. Well, in this case, on both ends, I have debt on my end, and then on her end too, we have a couple stuff to pay. And then as soon as we pay that off, hopefully within the year or so, hopefully start saving up to. Oh shit! I also have a quinceañera to plan for within the next 2 years, so that's gonna be a little tough.
Y sí, ¿eh?
But I definitely think
Hazla en
it's
México,
doable,
dude.
dude.
Está más
No, pues sí,
barato.
dude. No, sí, es lo que estaba pensando. Te iba a invitar, güey, para que vayas, para que me acompañes.
Dude, I had a
Yo
question.
puesto ya estoy. Dude.
Do you guys listen to motivational speakers?
I used
And
to.
what is your thoughts on them?
So at work, we started doing every Friday. They do it's like motivational leadership, right? Where somebody in the team picks a like a 5 to 12, 15-minute clip, no? And like they share out to the team, and we schedule half an hour every Friday to kind of discuss. All right, what did we think of the clip? What did we gain from the clip? Like, ¿qué estamos haciendo similar? Like, how did we just kind of like see the clip and then, like, what do you translate from it, right? O sea, ¿qué puedes aplicar? So from me doing it, I think there's some videos out there that are helpful, and I feel like there's some videos that are not.
Mhm.
And that could be on a personal level because again, it may not hit me, but it may hit Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy may be like, "Dude, I watched this video, bro. Like, it resonated with me." And I'm like, "Really,
Yeah,
dude? Like, what the fuck? Like, how?" Right?
yeah,
So I think those kind of videos are not meant for everybody, but they're meant for somebody that those videos could resonate to.
yeah.
Um, and like igual también, like I've had like when I was at IC Stars, um, like they did a few motivational speakers en unos eventos. Some of them I was just like, oh, was just clap, just to clap. And yeah, there was like one or two that I was like, damn, like like that shit was like,
Fire.
yeah, it was fire. Like it kind of spoke to me. So I think it just depends on which one you find and what can you gain from it.
Okay,
It's
that's a really good point.
yeah. I think like we cannot generalize like what a motivational speaker could do for you. It's more about like who resonates with you, like who can you relate to.
Yep.
Because like Miguel said, like I've been in several like networking events where they have keynote speakers and is like they'll share some motivational piece or some other story, and I'm like, I can't identify with that. Like, I did not struggle because my parents wouldn't loan me, $70,000 to start my own business.
Right.
But that was their struggle, and I
Yeah.
have to respect that.
Yeah, yeah.
But if I go hear another speaker talking about like, I couldn't qualify for DECA, and this is the struggle that I went through, and this is how I made it through, and these are the things that I did. I'm like, I might resonate with that a little better, right?
Right.
So it all depends on what the message is and all of that. But yeah, like I feel like overall, like just the title of motivational speaker kind of has a little bit of negative connotation in the Hispanic community, like because it's like I think we just have that perception of like no me puedes motivar nomás por decirme cualquier pendejada.
Okay.
Like you just kind of listen. You might listen to it whether it's on a social media platform or if you're in an actual event. But I don't think that that's taking very well unless you're in the right mindset to receive that message.
What do you guys think was? Sorry, Tag. I'll get back to you. But what do you guys think was a motivation that our parents? Wait, hold on. What was? What was? Es que ya no me dejan ni pensar.
Las novelas, las novelas.
You think that's where they got their motivation from? Like, what do you guys think our parents got
La
their
Rosa de
motivation?
Guadalupe.
Nah.
Or was there any motivation back then?
No, yeah. There was. I feel like so.
Let me start off with Tank, dude, because
Okay, yeah. Yes, please.
And answer the question before, and then answer.
I was gonna say from the last question
that's
and
what I
this
wanted.
question.
You see, dude?
So
They do care.
Sí, ¿no?
Sí me quieren.
déjales cuento, muchachos, ¿no?
Sí.
As far as motivational speakers, like igual, like I feel like there's gonna be people that aren't labeled or they don't see themselves as motivational speakers that will share their story and motivate you. And I feel like there's people that make a living out of being motivational speaker. Y a veces they just throw out like generic information or generic, things that you could find online for free.
Right.
And like namaste and like, sorry, like to hook you, they could like, oh, like come to my seminar, buy this program and things like that.
Yes.
Yes, so I feel like when they try to sell you that, a lo menos a me, that's when I start losing interest as far as motivation. And I get it, porque that's their career, right? That's how they make a living y todo. Pero now, at least for me, I start seeing it as, oh shit, you're just trying to sell me something at this point. Y como que, sea por bueno, sea por malo, like I lose interest rather than, you know, um, I can meet anybody in the street and me empiezan a contar su historia, like, like I'm like, oh damn, like como dice Romero, that resonated with me more because there's that connection, there's that, like more of a,
I can relate at some
right,
point.
and it feels like a more personal thing, like a more personal story, lo que fuera, that they're sharing with you, rather than doing it for economical reasons.
Right.
Y and as far as where our parents got their motivation from, um, I don't know, dude. Like, I honestly think their motivation was trying to give, like, I know, okay, at the beginning we said besides like family, but I honestly think that that was their
That was it,
motivation.
huh?
Like
Yep.
their kids, they could like, like they grew up in a, maybe not a financial stable household, and they were like, you know what, like yo le quiero dar a mis hijos lo que yo no tuve, or yo quiero que ellos tengan una mejor vida than what I had.
I can see that.
And I feel like for most cases, and just kind of like in a way building that generational wealth, they could like, oh, I want to leave them better off than what I was, so then my grandkids could be better off than what they were and what I was. Yes, and I honestly feel like that was the motivation for a lot of our parents.
I can see that. Good stuff, too. What you think, Mega? You agree?
You
You want
just
to add
gotta let,
anything?
you just gotta let me answer sometimes, dude. I'll give you some good content, dude.
No, yeah, like I agree 100%. I think that so for our parents, obviously, like they, como digo, tanque, no, like they grew up with having a certain amount of stuff, right? Like whether that's wealth, whether that's you know, like monetary stuff or physical stuff, for example, like depending on donde where they grew up, in un rancho, in la ciudad, what were the living conditions, like everything, right? Everything has like como que everything has a reason, right? In como like maybe como ellos pensaron, where it's like, you know what, like I don't want my future kids, because sometimes they didn't even have kids. Because I know for like my dad, like he's been very open about it. He said that way before he even got married, he decided to leave Mexico, like the job that he had, which was a really good job, right? But he would be traveling a lot, right? So he's like, I did not want that for my future wife or my future kids. So he decided, you know what, mejor me voy a Estados Unidos um, para ganar más o menos lo mismo, and and actually be able to be there for my family.
Mhm.
So like that was his reason for coming to the US and working here, right? Because igual he could have easily stayed in Mexico, but he thought ahead about, like for his kids, where maybe for us, we're like, we're thinking of our kids ya cuando los tuvimos, or ya cuando it's like, all right, like I'm gonna have a kid already or something like that. We did not plan that much ahead, because I know for sure I did it, right? Um, and what's it called? So I think it was just a different grind, dude. It was a different type of motivational back then. Um, and yeah, igual being in the US now, having what we have now is gonna vary so much different from lo que ellos tuvieron
Right.
and how they were, right? And just like our kids, their motivation is gonna be even different than
Mhm.
ours.
their worries are not our worries today.
Exactly. Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
For sure, dude. God damn, no lie on that.
Yeah. No, I think right along those lines, right? Whatever their motivation was, ultimately they had a goal. We talked about goals. Um and ultimately that's what it is. Like if we look at our lives today, it's a different struggle or different challenges that we face in our day to days versus what they faced,
Yeah.
right? And no tienes mucho, like talking to my mom, like they go to Mexico now. They're planning a trip upcoming or lo que tú quieras, and there, I'm not gonna lie, there's a very slight hint of resentment when I hear that they're going to Mexico, right? Like for sure, 100%. Like desde que like when grandparents died, that they were able to go. Like it's like fuck, they're able to go. Like I'm happy for them, but at the same time, it's like I'm not gonna lie to myself. Like I wish I could go,
Yeah.
right? I wish I could make that trip. But again, like y te digo, like no tenía hace mucho que le hice el comentario a mamá about like I don't know what we're talking about. I was like, but well, you're the one that decided to come over here and whatever. And like we were joking around and having this conversation. She's like, well, we did it for so you guys can have a better future. And then I just like, oh, aren't you happy with your life right now? And I'm like, I am,
But
but there was a but,
yeah.
right? Um, but whatever that but was, ultimately, like I'm not worried about what they were worrying about back then.
Right.
Like even when making the transition, coming here, like I'm not worried about like do I have to go line up and get wick, or I'm not worried about like you know what rent is gonna look like next month, or getting new furniture because I just got to this country and I need to fill this apartment or this place where we're staying. um I never had to worry about that. More is like, oh, I wish I can get a new bedroom set for the kids, but it's not like they don't have one. Like I
Right.
just want to improve on that. So
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
worries are different.
Like you said, yeah.
Doesn't make it any less, but at the same time, it's like we're all pushing for something better. Um, so motivation is there no matter what to provide for family. Like going back to that first initial thing that you said, Jonathan, okay, like taking family out of the equation and whatever it is that you want to do for yourself. Like what keeps motivation alive? And I think ultimately is like as human beings, we want to make sure we're moving forward and now we're and not going backwards.
And that was, I guess, my ultimate goal with the whole initial conversation, right? And then my thing
Hmm.
was don't involve family because of
Hmm.
one of I think my first question is like, well, what keeps you guys motivated? What motivates you guys? Blah blah blah. And then what made you guys lose kind of like the interest, right? If we remove the family out of the equation, it's kind of easy to answer. But I feel like it's so easy for us to forget that part that we're
Hmm.
doing it for them. So in this case, we're like Miguel about the scale or whatever it might be. Chiquis is young. I know you said about your back and there's stuff that you can't do physically, maybe,
Your
this and
neck,
that,
your back.
your crack. But what I was thinking about more would be like, well, like you said, you're starting with little baby steps as far as like tank cooking food. Like you could do little stuff like that. Now let's involve the family. Now really is for Chiquis. In this case, Romero, same thing. I know he talked about some stuff. I mean, now we can involve I'm just saying, don't lose sight of that. We shouldn't, because I do that myself. I'm talking to
Hmm.
myself as I'm talking to you guys. Sometimes we lose sight of the end goal, and even though we start motivated or whatever it might be, we start slacking off a little bit, whether it might be keto or whatever the fuck anybody's really into. And wants to reach whatever goal or dream. I think motivation is super good, and I think family is even better, dude. To use that as family, because like Tank right now, like he's going to the gym and doing all these things without him probably not knowing that little things that he's doing for himself are actually helping out. I don't know if you told Miguel, I don't know if you told Tank that he's helping you out as well. Have
Oh,
you told him?
he.
He knew?
I'm sure he knows, dude. Like, so we've kind of talked a little bit about it. Never like that open of like, hey, dude, pues sabes que like,
Right, right, right.
like what you do, I see, y pues la verdad, it motivates me. But I feel like me, Tank, and Omar have that really good connection where it's like entre los tres, dude, we see what the other person is doing y como que nos motivamos entre los tres, right?
That's what's up, dude. Yeah.
Like for example, Omar comprando casa, like he's buying a house now, dude. Like
Nice.
that's like, oh shit, dude, that's fucking awesome, right? Like, you know,
Hey, like you're happy for him, but you're like,
yeah.
holy shit, like I'm gonna step it up too, like
yeah, like you know, it's one of those like
in a
you know
good way.
what, like yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So
Healthy.
It inspires you, yet keeps motivation alive.
correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And I do like that about not only like us three, but like o sea, just our circle of friends, where it's never been like a hateful thing, like así de que oh like este güey ya tiene esto, and like you're jealous of him, you know. It's always been like
That's
oh
true.
shit, like
That's
we always seem to be genuinely happy for them, and is generally like, you know, like oh, you know what, like damn dude, like he inspired me to do this, or he inspired me también to do that and step it up, yeah, see. But always like in a healthy, you know, like in a healthy way.
I never thought about that shit that you just said, but that shit is 100%, dude. 100%.
It's not me talking, dude. It's the hypnotic, dude.
From the 2 drinks.
From the 2 drinks. Ya me chingué uno, dude. Ya voy en el otro.
Dude, put yourself some more, dude.
Oh,
So
boy.
you speak more facts.
Before I message you every day, no? Like, let me take a little sip. A ver qué.
Save it.
No, I think that's important, dude, porque in there's been several episodes where we kind of like talk about things that we normally wouldn't talk about. But that's true though. Like amongst our friends, our circle of friends is like whether it's a promotion, whether it's like you're making different life moves, whether it's a graduation, whatever it is, like we are very supportive of one another, and the accomplishments that we individually acquire, as life goes on, they all look different in different ways, but ultimately, like knowing that you have a support system, I think it's important.
Fuck yeah, dude. And I think with
Very
that,
important.
let's we just hit that 1 hour mark, dude. Close it off in a really beautiful note.
Ooh, that 101, dude.
That 101, dude.
Who has a historical happy hour?
Me, dude.
Oh, I thought Johnny Boy was raising his hand. I'm like,
Yeah, también.
Let's
No,
play
pues, si Johnny Boy quiere, dude, pues.
I ain't ready, dude.
If he's motivated, dude.
He was in
he's
the Brady
motivated.
Bunch, no? Like in the Brady Bunch. Está mirando para arriba.
Save it. We should do that, dude. For an intro.
Así, ¿eh? ¿Para acá? No, para acá. It's mirrored.
Yes.
We should do that for an intro, dude, and then catch all the bloopers and then throw it out, dude. 'Cause I'm sure we're gonna fuck up, dude.
Yeah, dude.
See, dude.
100% we'll fuck up a lot.
Like I said, just remember it's mirrored, so it's para the other way.
Going the other way, no? Like,
Yeah.
That.
like, oh shit, it's the other way.
Yeah.
If it's like that, you know, it would be like because it's to the side, then down and up, right?
Well, you wouldn't look up because you're on the top.
That's why I would look down, Johnny Boy would look up, Ron
Yeah,
would
and I
look
would
down, you
look-
would look up.
Un up, down, down.
Yeah, casi, no.
XX.
Dude, as long as there's hypnotic, dude, in this and that thing, I think we should all be good, dude.
Oh boy.
Come on, we're gonna need to hire a choreographer just to practice. Then, all right, to your.
Yeah,
see?
yeah, you fucked it up, dude. It's the
Yeah?
other side.
Because I was say to your right, but not everybody.
fucked it up
Dude.
too.
Not,
Nope.
not everybody.
Yeah.
I'm over here looking, it's like, okay, it's gonna be left, and I turn right. I went like that. No man.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah.
Un Saiyajin, dude.
Ah,
Échale, Miguel.
dude, rest in
Sí,
peace.
por
dude.
eso,
Rest in peace.
por eso,
dude.
Miguel, échale ganas. Para el otro,
Other,
otro
other,
lado.
other
güey.
side, dude.
No, wait,
To
but
the
the
other
other side
side.
this way, dude.
Yeah,
Por eso.
ahí quedas con Romero.
Yeah.
Oh, it's mirrored.
Sí.
On my screen, it
Ándale,
goes-
que me
I'm
está dando
pointing that
calambre,
way.
güey. Échale ganas.
It's good. On my screen, it's pointing. I'm pointing left, dude.
I don't know, dude, pero Romero.
I forgot. I
I
forgot
got
that
you,
I
I did.
mirrored
Yes, y se queda atorado, dude, por esto.
Sí.
Ahí se quedó, ¿no? Like,
Sí.
Está doliendo.
Ayúdame, güey.
ya, güey.
My bad, dude.
Yeah.
I forgot that on my camera, I mirrored my camera. There you go. All right, now. Yeah, it makes sense now. It makes sense.
I was like,
now.
how? I still see you the same, but on
Yeah.
your end.
Que la
Otra
chingada.
vez,
güey.
Olvídalo.
Wait,
ya,
it's
ya,
on
ya.
my camera. So it's this way.
No, it's the other way.
Lo que te digo es para acá.
Pero
Yeah,
es que no
but
se
you
ven
had
ni
done
las
it.
putas manos, nada.
Al
güey,
principio
ya,
sí.
güey. Ya, güey, ya.
Como si-
Romero lost that motivation, dude. Let's
Oh.
go. I get it, dude.
Va, pues vamos a darle con Historical Happy Hour. Échale ganas, Miguel.
So we were gonna have a guest that had, that was in comic books and
Yeah.
illustrations and stuff like
Oh.
that. So
Wait, you don't have a different one? Porque he's coming back next week, dude.
I don't, but luckily next week, my boy Johnny Boy or Rome, they're gonna have one even better, dude. So what's it called? Like I want I tried looking up when was the first time alcohol was shown in a comic book. But it was very kind of like all over the place. So from there it was like, oh, like technically you got to go all the way back to his roots, right? Where it's like to cartoons. So
Mhm.
in 1929, the first time they ever showed alcohol was in Steamboat Willie, the Galloping Gaucho. En
Oh.
eso, like Mickey Mouse goes into una cantina y está tomando una cerveza, and then afterwards he's trying to like hit on a Minnie Mouse, right?
Tell me the thing. The name of the article. The
Uh,
comic.
It's a cartoon, dude. It's
Oh.
one of those old Disney cartoons, right? It's Steamboat Willie, the Galloping Gaucho. So that is the second movie that Walt Disney with Mickey Mouse. The first one was just Steamboat Willie. This is kind of like a sequel to it. Y en esa is where they show que está tomando cerveza, and even they show an animal borracho, right? Like
That's
that
crazy.
supposedly like an animal se emborrachó. He was hiccuping, walking on funny. Yeah, that was the first time they ever showed it,
Good
like
stuff, dude.
on
He was
cartoons.
spitting his game ya todo pedo, ¿no?
Ya todo pedo, dude. Like,
On Hypnotic.
Oh, boy. Speaking nothing about facts, boy. Like,
Oh yeah, dude.
and the cool part is, era una cantina, pues se suponía que era como una cantina mexicana, dude.
Oh yeah. That's just nice. Mira.
Dude,
Para que veas how old it is, dude. 1929.
if I think about like Disney and drunken stuff, I think about Dumbo.
Dumbo, yeah.
Dumbo.
yeah.
Se empedó ese güey, ¿no?
Yeah. Pues Dumbo y the older cartoons siempre they always had somebody drinking también, like estaba Donald Duck que luego se emborrachaba, estaba Mickey Mouse
Por
que se
eso nunca le
emborrachaba.
entendíamos.
Sí.
Yeah, dude, pues siempre estaba bien pedo, ¿no? Decía Pooper Heart, ¿no?
Mira, entendiéndole a Pedrito, ya sea en conversación o en Messenger, text message, lo que sea, está cabrón, güey.
No lie, dude. Va, muchachos.
Va.
Give me that key, rate, review, subscribe.
Saliendo al aire.
Sorry, no, es que para reírme no puedo. Alex can be found at Todos Toman podcast.com. You guys should be helping me out, dude. I'm losing my voice over here.
You still got a little bit left, dude.
Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook group at Todos Toman Pod.
Tú dijiste que quitáramos el Facebook group, pero pues en fin.
I did, dude. Yeah, I mean it's helping me out, dude. I'm just
You just said Facebook group, dude, por eso.
Ah.
Pero pues no hay problema, dude. Todos at Todos Toman Pod.
.com.
Todos Toman Podcast.com.
.com.
It's free there, yeah. Johnny Boy, ¿no?
Free.com. Adiós. Cuídense que es
Cuídense,
tarde.
muchachos. Motívense un poquito todos los días.
Drink Hypnotic.
Apparently, yeah. Dude. Y un T-Pain, ¿no?
Fuck.
¿Todavía tienen o ya no tienen?
Un poquito.
Más o menos, dude.
Vámonos, muchachos.